This is KT Bradford, and I'm here at the Dell Venue taking a look at the Dell Venue 8 Pro tablet. As you can see, this tablet is a Windows tablet, but what is interesting about it is that it is an 8-inch Windows tablet. We don't see a lot of those, and some people have even questioned, like, why would you want 8 inches on your Windows 8 tablet? But I will say that one of the things I like about this size tablet is the fact that it is really easy to hold in the hand. And whether you're talking about Windows, whether you're talking about Android, if you're going to have a tablet, you don't want something that's big and bulky necessarily. You want something that you can carry around and use. And that is one of the benefits of a tablet of this size. So you can't really tell on this video because we're in like a very strange lighting place, but the screen on this is actually beautiful. We can go back to the start screen for a second. It's just very impressive, and it might just be the background on this, which is a little different from the background we've been seeing on some of the other Dells, but just the screen really struck me as being very nice, clear, bright, and beautiful when I first saw this tablet. Taking a look at the edges, it's a very thin tablet as well. It's going to be nice to hold. Not a lot of ports. So there is a micro SD card slot there, but the only other port we seem to have is a micro USB. So this doesn't have a docking port like the grown-up Venue 11 Pro. This is a pretty thin tablet, and it looks like it's mostly going to be used as a tablet and not necessarily as a desktop at any point, or at least that's not what Dell is talking about using it with. This comes with a quad-core Atom processor. This display, aside from being IPS, is also HD, and again looks really nice and bright. It's very thin, it's very light, it's very holdable. As you can see, you can hold it in one hand. You wouldn't necessarily want to hold it in your hand like that all the time, but it is possible. And so far, the performance seems to be very smooth. Now, one of the things that the Venue Pros have in common is that they both work with pens. The pen is separate. There we go. And let's just talk about the pen for a second. So, one thing you'll notice about this pen, it is thicker than the average pen. If you're used to the Galaxy Note series, this usually comes with very thin pens that actually fit into the body of the tablets. That is not true for either of the tablets. This is a standalone pen. It's also going to be sold separately. Another thing is that it is not a Wacom technology, it's Synaptics technology. And so since it is a little bit thicker, one of the reasons is that it has a battery in it. This is an active pen, but it does have a battery in it, and that is, again, different from what we've seen with the Galaxy Note series. And there we go. It has a nice heft to it for a pen. That's one of the nice things about it that we really like. And it does have some like pressure sensitivity, but apparently that was not one of Dell's big goals. So you're going to be using this a lot for writing, but for art, maybe not. We're going to have to test that when we get it in for review.